Hey guys, so American Express just added some benefits to their Platinum card, so if you're like me and you just want to get over that colossal annual fee, stick around to the end because I go into all the numbers and I break down whether or not this card is worth it. And yes, I am one of those people that kept the card just because of the nice pretty floral design. So as always, this is Anthony, and I always ask you, consider hitting the like and subscribe button if you find this of any value, and if this is a video that you'd like to see more of. But enough of that, let's get right into it. So for years, the Platinum card has always been considered the holy grail of credit cards that are at least generally accessible by the public. I'm talking to you, the ever-elusive Black card. So I know, us credit card aficionados want to get the most amount of benefit from our credit cards so we can mitigate those annual fees and thus giving us more value year after year. But with American Express raising the annual fee to $695, I'm not surprised a lot of us are considering canceling or even fighting with reps online for retention offers. But sir, the value. But sir, I don't go to Equinox. And over the past year, a lot of Platinum card holders have been complaining, saying that the American Express Platinum card is not what they used to know. They say this card has turned into nothing more than a coupon book, which at times I do agree does feel like that. So just by going over one by one what you get with the $240 digital entertainment credit, you might also agree. So number one, this credit can be used with audible.com, but honestly all I do is listen to podcasts and I have Spotify for that. And if you're not into Audible, you can use the credit towards SiriusXM. But if we're talking about music, I'm just going to be using Spotify again. The third service you can use for this credit would be the New York Times, but honestly I just use YouTube for all the information that I need, and that's why you guys are here right now. Now the fourth service that's eligible for this credit is Peacock. Okay, that I will use just for The Office, just so I can rewatch Jim and Pam get married on repeat. But seriously, there are some other benefits with this card, such as the annual $300 credit towards Equinox Gym that's distributed in $25 a month increments. And my personal opinion on this is the actual gym itself is pretty expensive, and I don't think it's enough to justify the annual credit. Not to mention that it seems like you have to be in the middle of a large city just to be able to find one. So this credit I actually won't be factoring into the total at the end of the video. Some of the other benefits include a $200 airline incidental fee credit. These are things relating to checked bags, to in-flight purchases like food and beverage, or even flight changes. So if you're a person that flies at least once a year, I think you'll be able to use this benefit. You also get another $200 annual credit towards Uber Eats, distributed in $15 amounts monthly, with the exception of December, where you get $20 total for the month. And honestly, for me, this credit totally makes sense to use monthly, because if I don't feel like cooking one night, I can just replace that with an Uber Eats delivery. I save some time, I save a little bit of money. And yet another $200 annual credit towards American Express's fine resorts and hotel collection. Which upon my research, which is just the vast majority of YouTubers, they all end up using this credit at Las Vegas. As there are a bunch of hotels there that are eligible for the credit, but are still very affordable. You also get a Saks on Fifth biannual credit of $100, which just means $50 every 6 months. This credit is actually okay, given the wide variety of things you can find on the Saks on Fifth website. For example, every 6 months I buy my fiance a big bottle of Olaplex. Hey honey, just got your biannual gift of Olaplex. And now I no longer have to buy $50 pairs of socks twice a year. And if you're a person that finds it hard to actually use the Saks on Fifth credit, take a look on the website every now and again. They have very unique things. Like for example, years ago, I used to buy vitamins on the actual website. And lastly, this card gives you complimentary membership at Walmart Plus, which is about $155 worth of value. But I don't personally use this, so I won't actually include it in the total at the end. Now in the past, when the annual fee was just $550, people did find enough value and didn't even question keeping the card open. But with the recent price increase to $695, people are finding harder and harder to justify the annual fee and to just keep the card open. But have no fear, American Express has been listening to us, because as of April 5th, they've made a few additions towards the digital entertainment credit that have touched the hearts of many Platinum card holders. And as of now, they are starting to reconsider closing the card, or even their attempt at seeing if the Platinum card will melt with a flamethrower.
And they charge you about 25% interest. Let's teach them a lesson here. It seems to have held up so far. It's still intact.
So the new services within the credit include Disney Plus, ESPN, Hulu, and the Disney Bundle package. And as more and more people are signing up with Disney Plus and Hulu, I think a lot more Platinum holders are going to be able to use the full benefit of this $240 credit. So let's see what the actual value is on this card if you decide to apply, or if you're just reconsidering keeping it open. So first things first, like we said, you have a giant wall of an annual fee of $695, but let's see if these annual credits chop it down a little bit. So you get a $200 Uber Eats credit, another $200 for airline incidental fees, and $200 more towards the fine resorts and hotel collection, $100 Saks on Fifth credit, and lastly the $240 entertainment credit, which we'll probably be able to use now. So you can see, after tallying everything up, you can see that you get about $940 worth of value for a $695 annual fee. It's not bad. So yes, I definitely think that this addition has ignited an old flame within us Platinum holders. And I think it opens up a lot of doors for people wanting to open up the co-branded cards such as Morgan Stanley or Charles Schwab Platinum cards for those sweet, sweet sign-up bonuses. So what do you guys think? Are you guys reconsidering and keeping your card open, or are you going to close it with or without a retention offer? So let me know in the comments below if you found value from this information and what your plan is for the Platinum card going forward. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.